Hi, boys and girls. Miss Lehmann here for another installment of Miss Daisy is Crazy. We are on Chapter 8, A Lot of Books. On Thursday, Principal Klutz came into our class. He was wearing a hat, which almost made him look like a regular person who had hair on his head. "I have to go to a meeting," Principal Klutz told us, "but I heard that some of you second graders had something important you wanted to discuss with me." Miss Daisy said that I could ask my question. "Can we buy the school?" Principal Klutz said. Is what grown-ups say instead of or when they don't know what to say. Why would you want to buy the school?" Principal Klutz asked. "Because we want to turn it into a video game arcade," I told him. "I see," the principal said. "Schools cost a lot of money." "How much?" I asked. "If you tell us how much it will cost, we'll raise the money." "I'll tell you what," Principal Klutz said. "I can't sell you the school, but I can rent it to you for a night. Do you know the difference between buying and renting?" Andrea Young got her hand up first, as usual. "When you buy a video, you get to keep it forever," she said. "If you rent it, you have to return it to the video store in a couple of days." "That's right," the principal said. "Would you be interested in renting the school for a night?" "How much would that cost?" I asked. 1,000,000 pages, Principal Klutz replied. "Huh? If you kids read 1,000,000 pages in books, you can turn the school into a video game arcade for one night." 1,000,000 pages? That sounded like a lot of books. "How about 1,000 pages?" I suggested. 1,000,000, said Principal Klutz. "That's my final offer. Take it or leave it." "Would it be okay if some of the other classes helped us out?" Miss Daisy asked. "Certainly," Principal Klutz said. "The more the merrier, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If the kids in this school read 1,000,000 pages, I will come to the big video game night dressed in a gorilla suit." "You got a deal," I said, rushing forward to shake Principal Klutz's hand. In my head, I was already hatching a plan. Chapter 9. Put those books away. As soon as I got home from school, I went up to my big sister Amy's room. Amy is in 5th grade, so she knows lots of things. "You've got to help me," I said. "If the school reads 1,000,000 pages in books, Principal Klutz will put on a gorilla suit and let us turn the school into a video game arcade." "I would do anything to see that," Amy said. Amy knows how to work the computer really well. She helped me make posters that said, "Let's turn our school into a video game arcade, and let's turn Principal Klutz into a gorilla." We tacked the posters up all over Main Street. Amy sent emails and instant messages to all the kids in the 5th grade. The next morning, we tacked the posters up all over school. I passed them out to the kids I saw. Mrs. Rupee, the school librarian, said we could put up some posters in the library. Mr. Sacco, the custodian, said we could put some up in the lunchroom and by the bathrooms. Miss Hind, the music teacher, said we could put some up in the music room. By the middle of the day, everyone in the school was reading like crazy. Kids were reading during lunch. Kids were reading during recess. Kids were plowing their way through books and then running to the school library to ask Miss Rupee if they could check out more. I read a book about frogs, and I don't even care anything about frogs. Some of the teachers were starting to get mad because kids were reading books when they were supposed to be doing other things. "Please put those books away," Miss Daisy had to tell us. "It's time for reading." Miss Daisy said she was sorry that she wouldn't be able to help us very much because she didn't know how to read. But she was nice enough to draw a big mural in the hallway with a giant thermometer on it. Every time we read a lot of pages, she would make the temperature line on the thermometer go up. At the top of the thermometer were the words 1,000,000. Soon, kids were bursting into our room and yelling, Miss Big's class has read another 500 pages. And Miss Hansfratz says to add another 600 pages. It was fun watching the temperature go up. At the end of the week, our school had read almost 500,000 pages. And that, boys and girls, is the end of chapter 9. We'll read some more next time when we finish the book with chapter 10 and 11. We'll see if Miss Daisy's class and the rest of the school is able to reach 1 million pages. Have a great afternoon.